Today I want to talk about the best computers and laptops for 3D printing and also 3D modeling. I get asked this question all the time, and today I want to answer all the questions that you have when it comes to computers, iPads, Chromebooks, and 3D printing and 3D modeling. By the way, my name's Chris and this is 3D Print Dude. I've done hundreds of videos on 3D printing and I'm completely obsessed with it. First, let's talk about what kind of computer I need for 3D printing. So as you know, 3D printing has a handful of softwares that correlate with it. In particular, what we're talking about is the slicer programs that send the models to the 3D printers. And inside those slicer programs, we resize the models, we customize it, we change the colors, essentially all the customizations. And in that process, that software consumes a fair amount of processing powers when it comes to computing. So to answer what kind of computer or laptop we need for 3D printing, we need a decently strong computer or laptop. That leads me to the next question. What type of laptop or computer do I need for 3D modeling? We need a computer with some strong computing power, mainly in the CPU and RAM category. And that's because the softwares we're going to be using to do the 3D modeling or CADing are pretty heavy on the computing power. A common question I get is, can I use a Chromebook for my 3D printing? And the answer is no. And that's because it's based on Chrome OS, which essentially uses mainly applications on the operating system. And most of these 3D modeling software and 3D print slicer software, they're not designed to be on Chrome operating systems. And to be completely honest, I don't think the compute on those machines could handle it. The next question is, can I use an iPad for 3D printing? And the answer is yes, but mainly no. And that's because iPhones and iPads are application based. See this right here? These are all apps. And some of the 3D printing manufacturers have applications like Bamboo Lab, Creality, but a lot of times we can't do custom stuff on these programs. A lot of times you're just choosing a file and sending it. You can't change colors, you can't resize. I mean, maybe eventually we'll get there. And that's probably because these devices don't have the computing power to handle such a thing. I mean, maybe they do. I just don't think tech is there yet, which is actually really depressing because I have a huge amount of people, especially in the beginner crowd, that don't want to teach their children or mess with the softwares and the laptops because it's a complete nightmare. And I totally get that. And it's really unfortunate, but iPads for the most part do not work with this stuff. So that leads us to the question, what type of laptop or computer do I need for 3D printing? And the answer is you need a solid choice laptop with decent computing power, mainly in the categories of having a strong CPU and a decent amount of RAM. And again, that's because these softwares demand this computing power. Think of it like something like a video editor. There's just a lot of demand for processing and it's just needed. So you need a laptop or a computer with some decent computing power. And I know that's a bit vague, but I'm going to give you some examples here in a minute. Also, what type of computer or laptop do I need for 3D modeling or CAD work? And it's kind of the same type of answer. We need a computer that is very strong in CPU power and RAM power. And that's because the CAD software and programs demand that high computing power, and there's kind of just no way around it. Think of it like gaming. A lot of these crazy games demand that computing power. Another common question I get is, do I need a gaming PC for 3D printing? And the answer is no, but yes. Obviously, gaming PCs are built more powerful, and they usually work really well when it comes to 3D printing and 3D modeling and CAD work. That being said, if you just go directly to a gaming PC and you're just doing basic 3D printing with slicer programs, you might overpay for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to jump onto Amazon and show you some different options as far as like entry-level laptops and computers, and then work our way up to nicer machines. And at the end, I'm going to give you a small little hack that I found that I actually did myself on a computer that is a complete powerhouse that can't be stopped. That's actually really cheap and blew my mind. So for entry-level computers and laptops, what I like to tell people to get is the Lenovo brand. And if we kind of scroll down here, they actually have the IdeaPad Slim 3, which is a great machine. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM. What I tend to tell people for a bare minimum when it comes to RAM is 16 gigabytes. And this one at the time of the video is $482. Again, this is gonna be like the best entry-level type of laptops that I tell a lot of people to get. And again, they have different version of this. They have the non-slim model as well. That's a little bit more money, comes with a little bigger screen. This one comes with 24 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, which is pretty crazy, 1 terabyte hard drive. Those are great entry-level powerful laptops and computers for 3D printing. So as far as middle of the road laptops, like right there in the middle, I like to tell people to go with the Asus VivoBooks, and there's a bunch of different versions. Again, as you can see, this one is a 14-inch screen, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and at the time of this video, it's $649. Again, you can look at the different versions down here. I think this is a great middle of the road. And for the power users that are looking for something really crazy, and maybe you're looking to do like super in-depth 3D modeling and CAD work, I tell people the Asus ROG Strix G16 is a crazy laptop, and they're kind of expensive, but they are complete powerhouses. What you can also do is just look at gaming laptops, because those are super powerful usually as well. This is the one that I bought in 2024. Again, it's the ROG Strix. This thing is an absolute beast. I think these are the best bang for your buck when it comes to gaming PCs. And again, guys, I'll put all my affiliate links of the products I talked about down in the description down below. All right, guys, and I promised you the best alternative to saving a lot of money for getting a powerhouse computer or laptop, and here it is. Listen carefully. So again, I have a powerful gaming PC and I have a powerful gaming laptop, but you know what blows both of them away is actually just a basic Mac Mini. And a lot of people don't even know about these, but they are absolute powerhouses. And I recently purchased one on February 1st, 2026, as you can see, and the price of these things cannot be beat. So they're $569 at the time of this video, and obviously you can upgrade them to like a bigger hard drive, but honestly, I find that the smaller one is fine. 256 gigabyte, and the setup is literally right here. As you can see, this is the Mac Mini right here. This is my other setup. It's designed for basically video editing and doing 3D print modeling. And what you can do is actually just buy the little Mac Mini box. This is what it looks like. It's absolutely tiny. You can see it right here in the picture. You can see it right here in the picture. See it right below the screen. And a lot of people are afraid to get into like the Mac operating system. And I was the same way as well, right? I'm a Windows user. I'm super used to it. I kind of didn't like the idea of Mac in general, even though I have iPhones. But guys, they are complete powerhouses for $560. What happens is all you do is buy the little box, the Mac Mini box, and then you can put any monitor you want on it. You don't have to buy a Mac monitor. You can get any keyboard, etc. And I feel like it cannot be beat. And that's kind of crazy coming from a powerhouse window user for years. The operating system takes a bit of getting used to, but in my humble opinion, I don't think it can be beat. Again, these are $569 at the time of the video. Again, I'll put the links in the description. There you have it, guys. I talked about the best computers and laptops you need for 3D printing and 3D modeling. Hopefully those were some good examples to give you an idea of what type of computer you need, if you can use an iPad, Chromebook, gaming PC, etc. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any further questions. I'll try to reply to everything. Again, all the affiliate links will be in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Oh, and before you go, YouTube thinks you're going to love this video right here. If you love 3D printing, chances are you're also going to love this channel. Check out this next video right here. Guys, the video, it's still here. Click it!